The great Denzel Washington has become part of an ongoing controversy. He is furious at Hollywood for censoring his movie Sound of Freedom, and is now officially free from their control. After their failed attempt to block the public from seeing the movie, they turned to interfere with Jason Aldean's latest track. Watch this video until the end to see Denzel Washington expressing his anger at Hollywood for banning Sound of Freedom. It's something you don't want to miss. Denzel Washington rages at Hollywood. The film Sound of Freedom exposes the hidden dark side of Hollywood. The industry seems to ignore these issues, pretending they don't exist. But Denzel Washington, a legendary star, has had enough of this behavior. Yes, this prominent actor is still calling out the sneaky ways of the showbiz world. Recently, the respected actor, known for his amazing roles and friendly personality, openly spoke to The Hollywood Reporter about the state of the industry. He criticized the arrogance of Hollywood elites and their detachment from regular people. Making movies might be tough, but it doesn't compare to the hardship of sending your child to war. Movies are just movies. Let's keep things in perspective. Washington pointed out the decreasing viewership of big Hollywood awards shows, blaming it on the focus on identity politics. He said that ordinary folks are tired of Hollywood's self-important woke elites. Many viewers agreed with this, noting that these Hollywood figures live in luxurious houses while preaching how others should live. However, not all celebrities are disconnected from reality. Denzel Washington, who has kept his perspective, has spoken out against this attitude among his fellow stars. He understands that Hollywood celebs would be more liked if they were more down to earth about their own privilege. He compared making movies to being a trash collector or sending your kids to war. Both are tough, but being a trash collector suits him better, he hinted. The challenges of movie making reflect this. He said that sending your kid to war is difficult, chuckling at the idea that actors should feel heroic. Interestingly, Denzel found support from Mel Gibson, another big Hollywood star promoting the movie Sound of Freedom. The first step to stopping crime is understanding it. This movie helps with that. As Denzel shared his thoughts, Gibson sitting next to him seemed to agree. Denzel Washington is more than just a famous actor who agrees with Mel Gibson about Hollywood. He significantly influences the business, revealing that the rich and powerful aren't always what they seem. Some might appear kind and giving, but they might be involved in bad things or let them happen behind the scenes. Denzel Washington versus Shady elites. Unlike Oprah, who shows off her wealth while pretending to help others, Denzel Washington is truly positively impacting kids' lives. His work with organizations like the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, Save Africa's Children, and the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund, unlike Oprah's flashy style, Denzel's real actions and dedication to change shine through. Denzel also revealed the dark side of Hollywood, where powerful people pressure actors into uncomfortable situations. In a surprising interview, he exposed the strange and eerie reality behind the glamour, causing a commotion in the movie industry. He shared stories of being pushed into strange roles by Hollywood's top figures. During a casual chat, an unusual movie role from 1986 was mentioned. His early acting days were described as a mix of nostalgia and discomfort. The role involved a black man wrongly accused of assaulting a white woman. A story that's hard to bear, but it went further. His character faced several attempts at execution and was forced into a distorted hero. The story continued, and it revealed Hollywood bigwigs' indifferent responses to his audition. Their casual reactions left a lasting impact, deepening the surprise. A bystander couldn't help but express disbelief, saying, "There's nothing funny about this." The situation lacked humor, leaving an uneasy feeling that was hard to shake off. His resolute decision to decline a hefty paycheck attached to a contentious role proved worthwhile when Denzel was nominated for the prestigious Oscar for his subsequent movie, Cry Freedom. This decision showcased his admirable character and unwavering determination. He chose to turn his back on outlandish and offensive roles that high-powered Hollywood influencers were keen on slotting him into. His honest revelation exposed the dark side of the showbiz industry, where even famous celebrities like him can be pressured to prioritize their careers over personal morals. This raises an unsettling question. Do the decision-makers in the industry genuinely consider the impact of the roles they assign to actors? The recent revelations from Denzel Washington and the unsettling movie Sound of Freedom are just the beginning of the rampant corruption in this glamorous world. Trust me, behind those luxurious curtains there are even more shocking truths. If these truths were to be revealed, they would cause seismic shockwaves, leaving the entire world astonished and overwhelmed. One devoted fan couldn't help but share their thoughts amid all the chatter. They were certain that the film was banned from some streaming platforms because it hit too close to real-life issues. They believed that the platform's rejection of the movie indicated that both the film and Mel Gibson were on point. It seemed that those who couldn't handle the harsh truth were being exposed. Just then, another fan jumped in, adding more fuel to the fire. They hinted that even people you'd never expect could be mixed up in really bad crimes. They said, "What's truly frightening is that the most dangerous criminals are often the ones who appear harmless. With significant wealth and resources, they can easily hide their wrongdoings. If you examine the history of any truly bad person, you'll find that they were usually perceived as a good and decent individual." QAnon spreading stories about missing children. By the end of 2020, a strange group called QAnon started spreading a story about many children mysteriously being taken away. They used social media like Facebook to share alarming posts about these children. They also used hashtags like Save the Children to make their message more widespread. Their story didn't stop at kidnappings. It also included baseless ideas about powerful people being villains. Some of the accused were famous figures like Tom Hanks, Oprah Winfrey, and Pope Francis, as reported by the New York Times. These kinds of sensational stories can affect different areas, like the film industry. For example, the movie Sound of Freedom faced criticism because it got endorsements from controversial figures like Mel Gibson and Elon Musk. These endorsements raised questions because these figures have connections to the extreme right-wing beliefs. Mel Gibson's support for the movie caused problems due to his troubled past and various incidences that got him in trouble. Elon Musk also stirred controversy when he defended Justin Roiland, an actor from Rick and Morty, who faced allegations of domestic violence. Gibson's history of offensive remarks against women and Jewish people made people wonder if his support for Sound of Freedom meant the movie shared those views. As a result, the film now finds itself in the middle of a surprising storm of public attention and debate. Many investigators accused Tim Ballard and Operation Underground Railroad of misidentifying human trading victims. They also said that they didn't properly track the criminals they were after, didn't respect victims' privacy, and allowed celebrities and donors to get involved. The movie Sound of Freedom, based on Ballard's work, strays a lot from his version of events, which, according to Merlin, was never very accurate to begin with. Even though Ballard insists his work is not political, he has been accused of using Operation Underground Railroad to promote right-wing political agendas and conspiracy theories. As we look ahead, we can only hope that these powerful Hollywood figures will face the consequences of their actions. More and more courageous individuals are speaking out about the wrongs they've witnessed. Hopefully, they will finally be held accountable for what they've done. Time is running out, and the protective barriers around these wealthy and influential individuals are beginning to crumble. This discussion has truly opened our eyes. Both Denzel Washington and Samuel L. Jackson are highly admired. They are genuine leaders in the movie industry, and we should celebrate people like them. What impact can movies like Sound of Freedom have on raising awareness about critical issues like human trading? Join the conversation and let us know in the comments below. Thanks!